Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and I'm going to work on my January journal a little bit more. I'm not going to do a long video today, and I don't know if I'll even get one up tomorrow and the next day because it being Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I've got a lot of Christmas wrapping to do and cooking to do, so I don't know if I'll have time to do a video. But I wanted to work on this just a little bit this afternoon. Now, I did go ahead and stitch around mine. That's not anything that you have to do. You don't have to stitch if you don't want to. Now, I did have someone ask me last night, said, could I please show them some projects that you don't do stitching on because they don't have a sewing machine. Any project that I do, I usually always show you how to make the project without doing any stitching at all, just using your glue. So it's just like this. You don't have to stitch on here. It was already glued together. I didn't have to stitch on it, but I like the look, so I went ahead and stitched it. And you know, I stitched it with white thread, so you can just barely see the stitching anyway. It's just something that I like. But any project that I do, I always show you a way that you can make them without doing any stitching at all. So don't be afraid to make the projects that I do thinking that you can't do them because you don't stitch. That is not a problem. You can make anything that I make and not stitch at all. Now, I looked at the inside of this and I think I'm just going to put some of that lace down. It doesn't cover the flowers. It still shows, but it's just a little bit added extra on there, and I like that. And this is some lace that one of you guys sent me, and you will know who you are by seeing the little card that you put it on there. So I'm going to try to cut this off and not waste any if I can. Okay. And then we'll just cut one for this side. So, have you got all your presents wrapped? Let me know. I do not. As a matter of fact, I don't think I have but maybe one or two wrapped. I hate wrapping presents. I know I've told you that before. But I just hate it. I don't know. I put it off until the last minute, till I have to do it. Usually on Christmas Eve, I'm wrapping presents. I just hate it. It's not one of my things. I don't wrap well, and I don't know, I just don't like it. So, and you would think that I would, but I don't. Now, if I could wrap it in this kind of paper and just decorate it up like this, it might be different. But, you know, somehow those grandkids want their presents wrapped in real Christmas paper. And I have seen some beautiful handmade paper, don't get me wrong, but I don't have time to make handmade paper. So we usually just pick it up at the dollar store, because it's no use in buying any expensive paper, because those kids are going to rip that paper off as fast as they can, and it's going to end up all over my living room floor. So why spend lots of money on it? Now, I left the front of that open just in case I want to tuck something in there. So all I'm doing is just using some glue down the sides and across this way. And this is our Fabri-Tac. Well, Whit has been out shopping again. That man is a shopping crazy man, I'm telling you. He loves to shop. He's worse than any woman I have ever seen in my life. I despise shopping. He loves it. And I'm glad he does, because I don't. I shop online, and I buy things online, but I don't like to go to stores, especially now with everything going on. I hate going to stores. So I usually just don't. I do Walmart pickup or Publix pickup for groceries, and everything that any kind of present I order it off of Amazon or someplace like that. That will deliver it straight to my door. And that's just the way that I go about it. But now he likes to go out and pick out things and rummage through stores, and he doesn't even think about the unmentionable. He doesn't think about getting anything. That's him. Okay, I got plenty of suggestions about the front cover. Most of you said that you wouldn't do anything other than maybe put a word or something up there, so I think that's what we're going to do. I had a few that said put this and that on, but the majority said just put a word up there. So I think I'm going to put memories, I believe. And this is one of our words. And I'm thinking that it was one of our freebies. I can't remember right off the top of my head, but you can go look. I'm thinking it's in our freebies. Just go to our website, and that is always linked below. And then go to the page that says blog. Click on that, and you'll see all of the freebies down through there. As long as you are a subscriber to our YouTube, you're welcome to download any of those that you want. Oh yeah, I like that. Very good. Great suggestions. Alright, and I have people always ask me about this little ephemera journal. This, I do have links below for this one. This is the small ephemera journal. And then I made the large one too, and that is also linked in the same playlist. It should say like ephemera journals or something like that. And this is just a little journal that I've got all of my words and labels and stamps and things like that in. Okay. Now, that is the outside and the inside. And now we are ready to put in our signatures. Now, I don't have all of my pages printed. I have all of my dyed papers dried. You can see they're all dry and all stacked up nice and neat here. Love the feel of these. Look at that. I love that feel. So I have plenty of that, but I wanted to print out some of the free printables that we did for yesterday. I wanted to print out more of these on a thicker cardstock, and then some of these to put on the inside, and I haven't printed those yet. So let me think what I might do. We'll probably go ahead and punch our holes in here and get it ready for our signature, and then all we'll have to do is sew the signature in. So let's do that. Oh, let me find my book all. I have people ask me what this is. This is just an awl, AWL, and it's just got a point on it, and you can punch holes in this. And then I'm going to measure and find the center. So looks like it's going to be right there. So let's see. I'm going to put a little dot right there, and then I'm just going to move over, and I may have to adjust where I put these, and that's fine if I do. Dot right there, and then I'm going to come from that center. I'm going to come out 2.5. No, let's see. Let's come on out 3. I usually come out 2.5, but I think I'll come 3. Put one at 3, and move on over here and put one at 3. And then, well, it's 1, 2, 3 inches from the center. 1, 2, 3 inches from the center. And if you're using a Tim Holtz ruler, it would be on your 3 mark. Okay, there we go. See how this ruler is, and maybe you can see it. It's got like 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, like that. Right, now I'm going to measure, well, I'm not going to measure, I'm just going to mark across this way. That will be where that one goes. That'll be that. And then that. Alright, so that is where our holes are going to go. Now I want to put one here, which that's a good mark there. But the other one, I'm going to bring it on over here, I think. I want them about the same. Let's see. Let's put one right there and then one right there. I just want to space them out about the same from side to side and then from middle to, like from here to here and from here to here. I know I'm not making a lot of sense, am I? You ever have those days when you just get so much on your mind you can't even talk because everything's trying to come out at once? We have a very, very sweet friend that's a young girl that's in the hospital with COVID. I said the unmentionable, sorry. I'm not supposed to say that. And she is very, very sick, so you guys remember her. She's a very young lady. She has small children, but she has bilateral pneumonia, so she's very sick. So, lots of people to remember. Now I'm just trying my best to get these as even as I can down through here so I can make my lines even or make my holes even, because if I don't, then the outside is you're gonna be able to see that they're uneven on the outside. Let's see, we'll try that. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let me look at them. This just looks like I moved over a lot. Sometimes I can eyeball it better than I can do it with the ruler. Okay, now we'll punch our holes. I know that took me a while, but I wanted to get that. Oh, hold on. I'm pulling a piece of foam out that don't want to come. I want to get these as even as I possibly can, so I know it took me a little while, but now this is punching through the chipboard that we put in there. It punches through very easy. And I had someone, I'm telling you, evidently I don't do anything right. I had another lady that said, "You're doing that all wrong. You should be punching from the outside in, and then your paper, this paper right here, the excess paper goes inside." Well, if I'm doing it wrong, I've been doing it wrong for a long time, and other people do it wrong too. So this is the way I do it. It works for me. If you want to do it the other way, then you do it the other way. But I don't have a problem with this. I never have had a problem with the paper. I usually put lace over my spine anyway, so it's not a big deal to me. And also, I'm not complaining today at all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not. I also had, after I did my little speech yesterday, I got on my soapbox and did my speech about our free printables. Well, then I messed up. Isn't that great? That's what you get for trying to tell people what they need to do and what they don't. The free printables, hopefully they're corrected. I have gone in as just a subscriber and tried to download them myself, and everything worked. So hopefully I've got them fixed. I'm not guaranteeing it, but hopefully I do. But if you have problems with it, please feel free to email me. I don't have a problem with that at all. But email me rather than putting it under the video, because if you put it under the video, a lot of times I miss it. So email me, and that way I won't miss your comment. Okay, I've got UPS blowing their horn at me now. Okay, so we've got our holes punched in there. We're going to make 2 separate signatures. And I think, hold on, let me go to UPS. We'll come back and see what else we're going to do to this. Alright, that was another Christmas present. Thankfully it got here today. I was afraid it wasn't going to make it. Okay, what are we going to do? Now Now I'm out of breath because I ran out there to get it. And it's raining out there and cold. I really think, and I know you're probably wanting me to finish this, but I think I'm going to wait till after Christmas and put the signatures in here, because I do want to do a little bit more printing. And I want to print more paper on a little bit heavier cardstock. And then I think I want to dye a few more pages. I want to dye some that are this color to put in here. And then I need to pull together what all other pieces that I need or that I want to go in here. And then I'm going to make some tags for either side here. So that's all I'm going to do on this today. And I know that wasn't very much. That wasn't as much as you wanted, I'm sure. But I don't think I'm going to do anything else. Now I may come back later and put this on the spine once I get my signature sewn in there. I think that's pretty. So we may do that. Let's see. What did I have one other thing. I have another freebie for you guys. And this is going to be a template. Templates for pockets that will go in here. So I have that. I don't have one here to show you because I actually put it together a minute ago just to make sure that everything fit. Because I kind of made it up out of my head. So I will have the template for that linked below. So you can grab that freebie and download it as well. And I'm going to make it just solid. Just the outline. So if you want to, you can go and print it off on your printed paper or whatever and make your pockets like that. All you have to do is put your printed paper in your printer and then print that off, and it will have the black lines around it, but you can take those, you can cut those black lines off when you start trimming it out. But I'm going to leave that for you. I'll leave that link below, and I think that's all I'm going to do today. And if I don't see you guys tomorrow, which is the 24th, or the 25th, which is Christmas Day, please have a Merry Christmas. Have a very safe Christmas. If you're traveling, hope all your travels are safe. If you go around the elderly, please be careful. Wear your mask. Don't expose them to anything if you can help it. I know a lot of people are not getting together this year for Christmas. And I know a lot of elderly are going to be very lonely because they're not going to get to see their kids. And I really hate that. I'm going to be praying for all of them. Hopefully that, God will just come down and sit with them, and that they will feel like their whole family is there anyway. But if nothing else, give them a call, give them a FaceTime, something just to let them know that you're thinking about them and that you wish you were there. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. Thank you so much for this past year. And don't think I'm going to be back after Christmas, but just thank you for all this past year. I really appreciate all you watching the videos and commenting and following us and subscribing and going over to our Facebook page and joining there. We're almost to 11,000 members over there, so that's fantastic. I appreciate all of you who have purchased from our company. You guys blow me away with your orders. I can load something up one day and tell you that it's there, and the next thing I know, everything's sold out. So you blow me away with your support for our company, and I really, really, really appreciate it. You will never know how much it means to me and my family. But that being said, we will talk to you guys later. If I'm not back tomorrow or Christmas Day, I will see you the day after. We'll talk to you guys later. Love you all so much. Bye-bye.